like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
One away. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that misses. And that's ball two.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Two down, bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Two outs, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in New York, and on the mound in this one, Clay Holmes.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Nimmo makes the grab, and there's one away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. One out, bases empty. Judge rips that one. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here comes Bellinger. Two outs. And that skips into dirt. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Volpe on to first. One up, one down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
The third baseman, Mark.
No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Starling Marte up to hit.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Francisco Alvarez in the dirt. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. Back in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the catch. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Out towards right center field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that will end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bellinger. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Lined into right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run. Here's Juan Soto.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Maximus notches the K. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a chance for Ben Rice. The 2-2 now. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Acuna has it for one. Over to Alonso, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Got him! Huge strike. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Bellinger. He's got it. And there's one down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Brandon Nimmo.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the up. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike. Lunging, but it gets down.
The batter, number 6. Designated
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Freed out of the stretch, fires. Volpe makes his way towards it, squeezes it, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. It's Aaron Judge now. Out to short. Lindor fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
Deceptive strike right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Alvarez to first in time, and that quickly 2 away. Two down, nobody on, and that's a little bit high. Ball 2. That one missing inside.
He's really tightened up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Yankee Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The 1-1 is fouled off. brings it in. And there's one down. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate.
Second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now fly ball to right center. Judge is there, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, leading off Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one's in there, and the count's even at 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Soto ranging back, and he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
It gets down a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Juan Soto.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown. inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Number 71, Ian Hamilton.
Stays alive.
Whoa.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not.
Alonso.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
So, man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Paul Goldschmidt now.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear
Now
and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now
any
batting,
vibration in
the
your hands
shortstop,
whatsoever.
Anthony.
Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out towards left center. Taylor moving under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's going to be Mark Vientos. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Starling Marte digs in now.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Starling.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. And the Mets go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. Can't get there. It gets down. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Out to short. Lindor whips it to first, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's a ball.
That one just missing inside. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bellinger sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Right through there for a strike. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And the Mets jump in front. It's 4-2.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One down. Now, Pete Alonso. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. Judge raging back towards the wall. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-2. One out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 63.
Lingering here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Way high.
One strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Bellinger under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Yankees looking to rally.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Mets.
pitcher from the pen, A.J. Minter.
A.J. Minter.
And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And it's caught for the out. Aaron Judge
The
at
right
the
fielder,
plate.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Soto settles under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's Cody
The center
Bellinger.
fielder, number 35.
Oh, it's
Cody
critical right here that they bear down and turn in
Bellinger.
some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground to first.
Yep,
And
there you go.
Bellinger is out. That is the inning. We go to the
Leading off
9th.
for the
So
Mets,
now
the
here's the
designated
Mets
hitter,
DH. Starling Marte.
Marte.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out
Now
here
back.
in the 9th.
Catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Judge cutting across. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel
The
Acuna.
batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back.
Leading
We head
off
to the bottom
for
of the
the
9th.
Yankees,
And Paul
the
Goldschmidt
first
will come up to
baseman,
hit.
Paul Goldschmidt.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nimmo makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Anthony
The
Volpe
batter
stepping
number
in
11,
now for the Yankees.
shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And that's a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. Throw cut off to second. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-5. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. That one's in there, and now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Oh.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. The 2-1. That one is upstairs.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard...
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. In to score from third. And they've tied it again.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30.
Runner takes off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And the polar bear strikes out. Back for more from the Bronx. We're in extras here. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Down to second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's a 1-1. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team